Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Nelson Cruz, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
To third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder, number 27. Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Count even at 2-2. Ohtani, base runner at first with one out. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Patrick Sandoval is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in 2nd place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in 2nd place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take 2nd.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Fowler, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate now, Josh Donaldson. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the 2nd inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Angels nothing. In now is Anthony Rendon, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad, not good.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz will wait on it. 1 down.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
Okay, here's
10.
how the Twins are lining up
Justin
defensively.
Upton.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. And that misses for ball 4.
Batting sixth. The first baseman, number 5. Albert.
Here's Albert now. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Max Stassi. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. They can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So the next to bat will be Mitch Garver. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Garland. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Nick Gordon. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. And stepping in, Jose Iglesias. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter number 22, second baseman,
Up next, David Fletcher. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fowler, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
1-2, here it comes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a flare out to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 23 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
In now, Justin Upton. To short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, all even now at 4 apiece. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. Ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to...
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. 3 innings complete. Strap in. It's still 4-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate is Albert Pujols as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A little bouncer. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon's got it cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels lead 1 through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first down.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron Buxton.
Digging in will be Byron Buxton. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Kyle Garland. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Through 4, we're tied at 4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled away. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. The 2-2 Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. Ground ball left side. Simmons has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. To the bottom of the fifth, halfway home, all even at 4. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Gordon. The ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left, and foul. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Aaron Slegers, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Chopped weakly to the left. Softly hit down the line, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Josh Donaldson would be next. Polanco at second with 2 down. Rendon down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters show him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
In now, Josh Donaldson. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Just hung in there on that one.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Stassi is under it. And that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 5-4 Minnesota. Randy Dobnak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Anthony Rendon will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-2. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now back. Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Next, here is Justin Upton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 2-2. Now a swinging bunt. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
first baseman.
Next to
number
hit
5.
is Albert Pujols. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Iglesias now at short. And that's out number 1. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver singled last time up. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Garland.
Kyle Garland will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Alex Colomé is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Max Stassi. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year as we are all tied at 5. Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gordon onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So now here is Dexter Fowler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 5 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Gordon. The 1-1 home. Hey! Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, from almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Simmons racing for second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a little tap. fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next to the plate, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. His second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a line drive. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Miguel Sano. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Twins 7 and the Halos 5. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Justin Upton the next to hit. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. And now in the box, Albert Pujols. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. The set and the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Max Stassi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The set and the 3-1 pitch. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
The catcher, number 33.
Hansel Robles answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Phil Gosselin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 13, Phil Gosselin.
Max Stassi will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set the 3-2. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've taken a 2-run lead. In now, Jose Iglesias fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Cruz is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Angels 9 and the Twins 7. Jared Walsh is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Line to the right side. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Mike Mayers takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Lays off 2-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Stepping up is Kyle Garland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One out and a runner on second base. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two out here and a runner at second. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now into the box is Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. Gordon's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next, it'll be Shohei Ohtani. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 5. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it.
Cruz.
So it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz. Shot toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Max Kepler will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit.
The tying run is into score from second. It's a 9-9 ball game.
Boy, D-Roll, talk about the definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Alex Claudio is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. To the plate now, Miguel Sano. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Buxton.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 2-2. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to end it once and for all, but we will play another inning as the side is retired. Max Kepler will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Stepping in once again is Mike Trout. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Number 6.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in next, Justin Upton. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Up next for the Angels.
Now to the plate, Jared Walsh, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Matt Shoemaker takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Max Stassi back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his 2nd of the game, so he's got a chance at a 3rd right here. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garland is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose.
So next to bat will be Jose Iglesias, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Angels lead it 11-9. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Big spot here, and it'll be Kyle Garland. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. A 3-1 pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Yes, simple ground ball to the
Second
infield,
baseman.
but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Luis Arias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting? I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Jose Suarez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. This is squirted up the first baseline, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 11-11. Luis Arias stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base. 11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Hard hit ball to second. Field up cleanly. Simmons on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Next up, Mike Trout working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton able to track it down for the third out. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Halos lead this one 12-11. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Polanco, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at his career totals, Polanco hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Ball game. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
(13-12), the final score in this one. The Twins with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Matt Shoemaker wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.